Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're doing a recipe video like I used to do back in the before times I moved. And so we're gonna do a bit of an experiment today. So I'm prepping by writing my recipe, and it's gonna be a very simple recipe, but what we're gonna do is basically compare fermentation characteristics. So I have some Leyland Voss Kveik yeast. Gonna make sure that's right. Okay, I was right. I do have Leyland Voss Kviek. So this is what it looks like. Just got it because I was at the homebrew store and it was an impulse buy. So I've got the Keg King Snub Nose. I'm going to essentially test the Voss Kveik yeast. So the experiment is going to be, we're going to take most of the wort and ferment it with the Voss Kveik strain under pressure. So I'm probably going to do, I think I'm going to do like an 8-gallon batch. So I'll probably do 5 gallons of the, I'll probably do 6 gallons of the pressurized. I know the pressurized is going to turn out better, so I'm like, I should probably do it. And then like 2 gallons of the non-pressurized. And I actually have 2 different sizes of the Firm King, whatever. So I have like a 5-gallon, which is 20 liters ish, and then a 35 liter, which is like 9.25 gallons. So it's going to be easy to split them, and they essentially will be fermenting in the same kind of structure, same plastic, just different sizes for different size batches. So that being said, I am going to create a very simple recipe because I'm more interested in the fermentation quality than like the hops and whatever. I'm going to do a pale ale because that plays really well at my house. Everyone likes a pale ale here for some reason. And I'm going to use Azacca. I have more Azacca than this. I have like 2 other bags, and I've given away bags of Azacca. I don't know why I ended up with so much. Anyway. So we're gonna make some freezer room. And I only brought these 2 out. I'm gonna try to use the whole cone hops first. And then if we need some more, get into this little bag. Just because this takes up a lot of freezer space and I need to fit some frozen pizzas in there. All right. So I'm going into my Brewfather to create this new recipe. So I'm gonna basically create this recipe to be, I don't think I can do 9 gallons. I think it has to be 8. It'll boil over if it's 9 gallons for sure. So I'm going to make it play as an 8-gallon batch. We're going to do brew in a bag. But the grain bill is going to be low enough because we're only going to make like a 5% pale ale that I should be able to lift the grain. I've also got Jenny coming over to help me. So we at least have 2 sets of hands. So I am going into my recipes and forgetting how to use Brewfather apparently. So Voss Kveik Pale Ale Experiment. I'm going to change my equipment profile to just your standard brew in the bag, but I am going to up my efficiency because that cherry saison got weird. Brew in a bag, no sparge. So I think because of the volume I'm doing, and I have a 10-gallon kettle that I'm going to use, haven't quite broken out the claw hammer 20-gallon yet. So I'm going to actually do a sparge of like a gallon, I think. And honestly, probably mainly because I bought a new colander and I kind of want to use it to sparge. So I'm just going to like heat up a gallon of water on my stove and sparge with it. But we're going to call it an 8-gallon batch. So yeah, our pre-boil volume is like 9 gallons, which is kind of crazy. So my brew house efficiency, I'm going to change to 75%. That seems to be okay. Okay, here. I'm going to do 1 gallon sparge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with 8 gallons of water, and then I'm going to sparge with a gallon. So It'll be 9 gallons in all. I don't think that's going to give us an 8-gallon batch though. So I usually do 7 and end up with 5.5. So maybe I need a sparge with like a gallon and a half, because I've never done a split batch like this before. So I'm kind of like figuring it out as I go. Okay, boil time 60 minutes. Fermentables. I only have Pilsner malt, so we're gonna use Pilsner malt. And I have the Rahr. All right, let's start with 14 pounds, I guess. I don't know. 14 pounds gives us 4.7%. I'm going to add some caramel 10 because I like it. I don't know how much I have, but I'm gonna at least add a pound. That gets us to 5.1%. I have such a hard time making a 5% beer. It like kind of upsets me. I don't know why, because I only like drinking like 5% beers. I'm just weird. Okay, so we're gonna keep it at that. And no, I'm gonna add some Munich. Do I have Munich or Vienna? I think I have Munich. I'm gonna add a pound of Munich just because I can't help myself. Okay, that's 5.4%. That makes me feel better, because then if we don't hit our gravities and stuff and we're 0.4% off, we still have a 5% beer. I don't like anything under 5% because it's stuck in my brain that those are not good beers, even though they definitely are. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna add any water stuff. I am gonna add my Voss Kveik, my whey lemons, 1 package. Let's see. I only have 1 pack, but I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, also, I'm gonna ferment this in my garage, and the temperature is supposed to get up into the 80s this week. So it's gonna ferment on the lower end of what this Kveik yeast likes, but on the higher end of like what normal yeast like. I might actually, I've got a little heater thing that I might keep on it actually to keep it higher. We'll see. We'll see how much my husband likes me using a space heater in the garage. Ooh, it gets cold here at night though, so it's like, you want to keep it steady. Okay, so our hops. Oh, I'm gonna add a Werflock tablet. Obviously, just because. Okay, so hops. Let's do some hops. Azacca whole cone, 13%. I think that's what it is. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna throw 2 ounces into the 60-minute mark of the whole cone. Whole cone hops basically have less going on than pellet hops, so you need to use more weight to equal the same kind of bittering and flavor as pellets. So that put us at 55. That's not what I want. Nope, 1 ounce. I always do this. Delete that. Okay, I also need to select a style. American Pale Ale. Okay, so I'm putting 1 ounce of whole cone. I swear I'm never gonna get rid of, okay, I'm changing this because I want to use more hops. If you guys want to use less hops because you're thinking about cost saving measures, I'm literally only thinking about freezer space measures. Yeah, so I put 2 ounces at the 30-minute mark instead of 1 ounce at the 60-minute mark. I like later additions, you get more flavor out of them. And then let's do a couple ounces at the 5-minute mark. I don't remember how many. Oh, there's 4 ounces in that whole cone. So this will be perfect to get rid of it. 53. Don't hate me. I'm changing this to the 20-minute mark instead of the 30-minute mark. 44 is our IBU now. I swear if this is too hoppy for me, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, what is wrong with my taste buds? All right, we're gonna change our fermentation temperature to 80 degrees. Oh, they have a pressurized option. Cool. This is new, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna pressurize it at, I'm gonna put it 15. Obviously it's not gonna be 14 days. So I'm like only setting this essentially for the pressurized version because that's the one I actually care about. I'm definitely gonna set up my space heater. My husband's gonna murder me. We literally installed an AC in the garage yesterday and I'm trying to put in a space heater. Should I ferment it at 91 degrees? Oh. All right, we're gonna just see what happens with this. It's gonna, my temperature's gonna fluctuate no matter what, so, oh well. My mash profile, I've got it at 152 for 45 minutes. That's fine. I'm late in the day. It's already like 11:30 or something. All right. What did I miss, guys? I feel like I'm missing something. That's just gonna have to be good. Okay, well, that's it for this recipe build. I will see you guys during the brew day, which I gotta go set up now, so bye. If you want more of me, there's Patreon. You can get merch, bonus content, early videos, ad-free videos, etc. And then I also have a podcast called Brewing After Hours, and it's on all the platforms, and we're in season 2 now, so there is a lot of content on there already. Bye.
Thanks to my newest patron members, Ismael, Derek Woods, and Gile. Thanks so much for your support.
Ferment under pressure. I feel like I'm super echoey. And it has, oh my God, that's so much better. That's crazy. Sound phone break.